Hello everybody and welcome to your reading. So today I've channeled a song, but first I want to be the one to tell you Happy New Year's. Okay, Happy New Year's if you celebrate New Year's in the West. We have another New Year's coming up, Chinese New Year. But I want to also be the first to tell you that you're so beautiful and you're so needed in this world. Thank you for being here. And thank you for sharing your time and your energy with me. I value you. The divine values you. And thank you so much for being here. I truly, truly appreciate each and every one of you. So I channeled a song and it's by K.T. Tunstall. And it's Suddenly I See. Oh, that's not the time to call. I'll have to call back. So the lyrics that stuck out to me were, I got the power to be, the power to give, the power to see. Suddenly I see what the hell it means, why the hell it means so much to me. And in this song, she's talking about someone who seems like a model, right? Someone in a magazine. So maybe there's, I got a couple of messages with that. Maybe there is someone who is your muse, or maybe you are the muse for someone else. It's because it seems like someone gets enlightenment and sort of awakened by another individual. And it's like somebody is the sunshine, where there have been clouds and rainstorms. And, maybe there is someone who, like in the song where it seems like, she's talking about a model. Maybe there is someone who's very good looking and you've captivated them. You've caught their attention. You've caught their eye, when usually all eyes are on them. Maybe you've caught their eye or vice versa. So I also want to say that no matter what comes out here in the reading, the roles can be reversed. Okay. This is a reading for Aquarius, but this is in the energy. Tarot is the tool to read the energy for this reading that I'm channeling. And I want to say a quick prayer that whoever is having this sudden vision suddenly sees that they have the power to do something. I want to pray that that continues, that energy doesn't stop, because that's still a very beautiful energy. It's a very enlightened energy. And I want to pray that whoever is suddenly being able to see has this vision, that it continues, that it grows. Our Father in heaven, thank you for the many blessings that you give unto us each and every day. I want to always continue to ask for protection for everybody here who's watching, protection for them and for their loved ones. And I want to ask that this song that I'm channeling, whoever is suddenly seeing that there can be better, a better life, that they have the strength to do something, that they have the power, I want that to be able to blossom for whoever this is for. In Jesus' name I pray, amen. So I've done a pre-shuffle. We're going to get into the oracle part. I'm still guided to use these cards right now. I'm really connecting with them. I like them. Don't know if it's going to be like that, but I am still connecting with the Kim Kranz deck. So we're going to pull a couple of cards here, or whatever wants to come out. It's not up to me. What do I need to see for this reading? And we do have two cards that come out, I believe. Two cards. We have the turtle and we have the cheetah. So I'm going to read them. You're going to decide whether you're in the shadow side of it or need to bring something into balance. It did come out in reverse, but don't worry about it. You're going to be the one who determines the energy that you relate to. So give me a second and I will look up the meaning. Okay, the turtle card, it says ancient soul, grounded, trusting, at home in the self. Okay, and it is wonderful to be in the presence of a turtle personality. Like the beaver, the turtle has a strong relationship with the earth and water elements simultaneously. This helps to ground and connect them to a deeper truth of life, no matter where their travels lead them. Turtle energy is behind all great writers and storytellers as they collect life experiences under their shells for later use. The most potent turtle energy helps us close the other books and begin to tell our own true tale. When in balance, peaceful, adventurous, and productive. When out of balance, slows down to a halt. To bring into balance, it's time for an adventure. So you'll be the one to determine if that relates to you at all, because, you know, this is just starting off the reading. Maybe it relates to you, maybe it relates to someone you know, but it is about being connected to the earth and having creativity, and also living your own truth and telling your own story and living in your own storyline, you know, what you're creating for yourself. And travels, you know. Now the other card, Cheetah. And it says solar force, action, achievement, masculine energy. So with the turtle and the cheetah, maybe someone is literally didn't know what they wanted to be because of the song that I channeled, Suddenly I See. Maybe now somebody sees the direction they want to go into, and now it won't take as long, especially if there was something going at a turtle's pace. But anyway, the cheetah. The cheetah is the epitome of the solar forces at work. The sun doesn't shine onto the cheetah, it shines from inside. The great creature and expands outward to brighten the universe. The energy within a cheetah personality is palatable to others, and they naturally attract an audience to bear witness to their remarkable achievements. So that sounds like a channel. Purpose and passion are the best fuel for the cheetah's forward momentum. So if you're lacking in those areas, reconnect to why before you start running. When in balance, achieves anything and boundless energy. When out of balance, it's impatient and competitive. To bring into balance, reconnect to purpose. So this is a lot about if somebody didn't know what direction to go into in life, sort of stuck, maybe because somebody was waiting on another energy, maybe somebody was just in an energy of, you know, this happened in my life, now I don't know where to go, I don't know what to do. Like, you know, it's like following a path, something happens and changes, and it's needing to adapt and redirect. And it's like, okay, where do I redirect to now? Suddenly I see. So I don't know how you see. I don't know if you're the reason another person sees, but we do have some vision. There's going to be some clarity in which direction a person takes action, and it's you or it's someone in your circle. But we do have earth and fire there, and we do have earth and fire here. So it may be significant to somebody with earth and fire placements in their chart. This here is Taurus, Virgo, Capricorn, and Sagittarius. Okay. Show me what I need to see for this tarot portion of the reading. What do I need to see for this tarot portion of the reading? You may still hear fireworks in the background. And I turned off my AC unit. I know that it bothers some people, but I live in Central Florida and there's just more hot days than cold days. And until I'm able to move my table, it's kind of going to be like this on hotter days. And I'm so sorry. I'm not trying to aggravate anybody with like the sound of water in the background. It's an AC. It's a window AC unit just for my little tarot room here. All right. Let's get into this. What's the basic issue for this reading? I saw you want to come out. I heard releasing a mindset when I saw that Eight of Swords reverse. And we have victory. So the basic issue in this case is really releasing a mindset. Releasing something that we've learned. Really, it's an unlearning. Because there's something that's happened. There's a belief. There's a stuck vision. But now it's different. And we have on the bottom of the deck, we have the Five of Swords reversed. So whatever that vision that was stuck, whatever that internal conflict was. And a lot of it was conditioning because I have the Hierophant reversed. So this reading is talking about, it really is thinking outside the box. Thinking outside of your conditioning. Thinking outside of what you were taught. Like I said, you could have learned this from someone else. You know, like Tony Robbins is one of those people. He's a guru that helps people get their mind unlocked, you know. But maybe you are that for somebody else. Maybe you are the guru for someone else getting unlocked and out of a mindset here. It's a great reading. It's definitely a great reading for the beginning of the year. You know, it really is. Give me a card to clarify that. And sometimes it's seeing other people do it, you know. It's like, well, they can do it, I can do it, you know. Again, okay, well, we have the Five of Wands in reverse, and we have the Eight of Cups in reverse. Somebody just thought the path was too hard and they were stuck. Really. Somebody couldn't see a way out, because this Five of Wands can be, you know, literally a path. You see how these Five of Wands, it's like a maze on this card. You know, if you were to start at the bottom, like how would you work your way out and get through the top? It's like something was just very confusing. Something seemed like too much. It was too hard to get to, you know. And because of that, it was a stuck mindset. You know, somebody was like, well, I'm okay where I'm at. It just seems like it's going to be really hard to shoot for that dream, or it's going to be really hard to get to that destination. But really, not anymore. This is a mindset that is going, it's released. And there's victory in that. But the Six of Wands also reminds us that there's more work left to be done. Traditionally, it's somebody riding a horse and everybody is watching this person. So, as in the song, she was captivated. This person was captivated by somebody. So if you capture someone's attention, or you capture an audience or a crowd, that's one triumph, that's one victory, right? Six of Wands. But there's more work to be done, right? Because you don't just want to meet the goal and then it quits. You want to continue. You want the goal to grow. And somebody sees this here. Somebody sees this. Someone sees a way to the potential. The blockage is removed. What's another aspect to this reading? I just saw this Father of Wands and Father of Pentacles. Okay, like I said, and then we have the Star. Okay, so it's like I said, there's a lot of fire and earth in this energy. It can literally even talk about grounding oneself to have this new start, because it's going to take the grounding of oneself to go in a forward thrust, like this cheetah. This cheetah is fast. It's the fastest animal on the planet. So it's going to take a lot of grounding, because I feel once the vision is seen, it's like hit the ground running, and something just spreads so fast, so quick. It just happens. And it goes definitely from a turtle pace to a cheetah pace. Literally going from 0 to 60 in like a second. Like it's bam. It's like, what happened? Overnight success. So like I said, I have strong earth and fire. And I also have now here Aquarius. And it's a wish fulfillment. It's a wish fulfillment. It's a desired outcome. It's health improving. There's nothing to hate on with this card. This Father of Pentacles, like I said, is Taurus, Virgo, Capricorn energy. The Father of Wands is Leo, Aries, Sag energy. But whatever it is, if it's literally the signs that are in someone's chart, I feel it's talking about the grounding. But this could be someone that you're going to work or align with, because we have the Three of Pentacles on the bottom of the deck on the other clarifying deck. These cards were on the bottom of this deck. And if you're aligning with somebody, partnering up, you know, it's like, you know, real estate investors. Sometimes they want to make an investment, but they can't. They partner up with somebody else, and then voila, before you know it, it just grows. Or a franchise becomes a thing, or someone goes on Shark Tank. You know, it's just one of those things where it's like once something is grounded or rooted, it happens really fast. You know, it strikes, because this Father of Wands strikes while the iron is hot. And someone could be, you know, striking while the iron is hot with you. You could be doing the same. I do. Look, I have here. Look, I just got it. Earth, fire, and I have Aquarius. You know, once you see your way through, really, you've gotten half the battle. That is the Six of Wands. Once you can see that you're not stuck, or once someone sees, and if you had to learn it from a muse or a guru, that's fine. Or if you were that to someone, that's fine. But the point is, there's unstuck energy finally. Now we have the Mother of Wands, and we have the Four of Cups, and the Mother of Swords. So if things karmic were blocking you, or if there was a blockage between, you know, air and fire, we have the Mother of Swords. You know, it's air energy, it's Libra. The Mother of Wands is literal Aries, represents fire and air though. And then we have here Four Cups, no movement. Well, no movement can be related to a lot of things, right? Like the turtle, no movement, didn't know which way to go. It also can represent ghosting, you know, well, I'm not going to reach out. I'm not going to make contacts. I'm not going to network with people because I don't know which direction I want to go with. I don't know which offer I want to take. But it's like somebody finally sees the path to success. Because the Star card gets attention, and so does the Six of Wands. So somebody sees the path to success for themselves. It is a very enlightened experience to find one's way. Blockages and burdens are removed. Look what's on the bottom of each deck now. Both cards are the same. You can't make this up. Ten of Wands reverse. That is the burden removed. What's the root of this? What's the root of this? Four of Pentacles reverse. Let's clarify and see exactly what that Four of Pentacles is. It's a release of something. It's the release of something in the physical world. Person, place, or thing. What's this release of? We have an Empress, and we have the Ten of Wands reversed. There may be someone in the yin energy releasing something. And I see Three of Cups. Tell me about this. So I have the Nine of Wands, and I have the Nine of Cups on the bottom. And then next to that, the Four of Swords and the World. And we have the Six of Cups. So it appears there is a yin energy, which we would call the Empress, or we would call divine feminine. It's just an energy. It's not a gender. There's no sex attached to this energy. The release of this is because somebody wants to try a different approach or something else that might make them happy. Because literally there's a situation here that's gone nowhere with a very close connection. There's a situation here where nobody's put enough focus. But like I said, it was a very close connection. And I have 4 of Wands here. I have Son of Pentacles, Virgo energy. I have 6 of Cups. For some of you, it's a kid. For some of you, it's a twin flame. For some of you, it's just somebody very, very close. And I was thinking earlier of a friend of mine. I had one best friend in my life, and she was a Scorpio. When I had my last child, she got very jealous. She's like, when you have this child, we're not going to spend any time together. It's like she had that mindset. She was my best friend. That really hurt because, you know, growing up as sort of like a black sheep of the family, growing up being alone all the time, it was nice to have like a bestie. And then it really hurt to know my bestie couldn't be in my life because I was bringing life into this world. She really didn't like that. She did not want anything to come between me and her, even if it was my own child. And it can even be a best friend. But I see twin flame energy. I see best friend energy. I see child energy with that 6 of Cups and with that 4 of Wands. Somebody has made the decision that they have to move on. Somebody sees a successful path even to move toward. You know, maybe it's been the lack of a connection that's made somebody realize, you know, I know what I want in life. I know what would make me happy. I know that I can't continue to wait on a situation there's nothing. It's a 4 of Cups. It's a 4 of Swords. You know, it's crickets every day, all day. I don't hear nothing from this person. I don't care who they are. I just have to move on. I have to move forward. Suddenly I see. What would I do if this person wasn't in my life? Suddenly I see. I see what the hell it means to me now. What is it that it means to you? Your happiness, your wish fulfillment, it's right here. There's other things out here that can make me happy. I just got to let go of this mindset that this person was going to make me happy. I just have to let go of this mindset that this was my job. I have to let go of this conditioning that this was supposed to be this way. The world is my oyster. I can have and do what anyone else can have and do. If another person can do it, I can do it. Suddenly I see. What's the past? 7 of Swords, reverse. Mother of Swords, Daughter of Cups. Found out something, information. Now we have the Son of Swords and still, no, we have the Daughter of Cups. Found out something here. Could have been painful. Could have had to do with the Emperor. Now the Emperor is here in the reverse. And we have the 3 of Swords in the reverse. So, you know, this is finding out about something that was painful, connected to whatever it is that you suddenly see that you're moving on from. Whatever it is that you suddenly see, there's another avenue to take. You don't have to be stuck on this path anymore. There's another avenue to take. There is something else out here to fill your cups in life. But chances are, with that 7 of Swords in the reverse in the past, you found out about something that would have made you stuck for a little bit. Put you in some turtle energy, you know, take the wind out of your sails. You know, you're walking your path and then all of a sudden somebody puts their foot out and trips you. You know, it would have made you stumble and have to regroup. That's what you found out with the 7 of Swords reverse. Give me a card though. Let's just make sure. Sometimes it's about a strategy. Because it could also be saying in the past you wasn't planning on this, that you knew that your path was this, and then all of a sudden things got switched up on you. It could also say that. It can be a card of self-sabotage as well, but Son of Cups, Daughter of Cups. We have a Son and a Daughter of Cups here. Again, the Seven of Swords and the Death. Give me another card for that. Whatever it was, it gave you a choice. You had to make a choice. Do I continue trying to reach out to this situation or person? Do I continue to keep dealing with a person who might be flirting or dating behind my back? Do I continue for a situation that's not helpful to me? Do I just take my power back? Empress energy is in the upright. Do I just take my power back? Do I just love myself? Do I just attract what's meant for me? That's what the Empress does. She doesn't chase a damn thing. He doesn't chase a damn thing. It's not a gender, it's an energy, and it's the yin, Y-I-N. And Temperance. Next to that, Sagittarius energy. So we have Sagittarius, Taurus, and Libra energy. And it's choosing to do what I damn well please. Energy. I choose to pour and fill up my own cups. In the past could have been Jupiter season, you know? Or it could have been about a literal Sagittarius. What crowns this? What crowns this? Eight of Wands is in the reverse on the bottom of the deck. So that's little to no communication, or the communication went sour, went bad. This is the Strength card. Usually the Empress is with the Lion. This is the Ace of Pentacles. It's still a card of love and strength. This Strength card is not controlling. This Strength card loves. But this love is attracting a new beginning. And maybe you're putting out the kind of love that's attracting a new beginning. A new person, place, or thing that's meant for you, that's aligned for you. And that Ace of Pentacles can be anything. But that Ace of Pentacles is also right above the Six of Wands, meaning, okay, you have the opportunity, but you have to water that seed. You have to nurture it to continue for it to grow. The best number one ingredient, we all know this, right? This was taught to us. Love is the number one ingredient for anything to grow and anything to be, you know, flourish. There might be something that you can finally see, that you can grow, that you can nurture. And it's a gift from the heavens. But all you have to do is just grow it. The gift can be your creation, anything, a channel. It can be something that someone gives you, and you grow it, you take care of it. It's an opportunity. And it's such an important opportunity because it leads to the Ten of Pentacles, it leads to the King of Pentacles, it leads to everything. But the main ingredient is love, and it's also going to take strength. Strength is required because there's going to be good days and bad days. Give me a card for that Ace of Pentacles and strength. Strength is represented by Leo. Judgment, awakening. Once you let go of this, there's some sort of awakening that's happening here, judgment. Once you decide to release something that's just not working out for you, suddenly you see, it's almost like you see all the darkness here. I don't know what these are. We can call them crows. I don't know what they are. But you see all these birds? If it's like a brood of crows, and you can't see the forest from the trees. But there is awakening. There's enlightenment here. And it's almost as like you just have to let this go. You have to let this go. That's half the battle. It looks like you've decided to do that. You're going to be shown the way. You know, once you walk out of this darkness here, confusion, not knowing which way to go, just go toward the light always. Go toward your enlightenment. Go toward your ascension. Whatever that is for you. You're going to get an opportunity. You're going to be shown the way, and you're going to nurture it with love. And I think it's going to take off pretty fast, whatever it is. 4 of Pentacles is in reverse, not once but twice. And it's saying let go and try something new. Let go. 9 of Wands, 9 of Cups. Try something else that makes you happy. Don't worry about this. Focus on whatever it was that didn't make you happy. Don't worry about whatever this was that didn't show up for you. Don't worry about whatever this was that ghosted you. Don't worry about what didn't grow. There's something else here. You're going to be, this is suddenly I see. This is literally suddenly I see. And this has purpose behind it, by the way. It's the card of judgment. It's also ruled by Pluto. It's a Scorpio card. It's ruled by Pluto, which is about ready to enter the Aquarian's chart. Wherever there's Aquarius in your chart for the next 20 years or so. What's the future? Well, it looks like you leave a situation and someone is sad without you. This horse got left behind. Someone's sad and regretful over the Empress. The yen energy. That's what it leads to. You choose to stop waiting on something. An opportunity comes, a path is shown. You have to move on from a path that wasn't going anywhere. Like I said, person, place, or thing. But I think it's a person because it causes some sadness here, and things don't get sad and places don't get sad. People get sad. So it looks like it's a person. And they're regretful because they do not have their yin, divine counterpart, mother. They don't have that person that attracted all the abundance. It's like when you own a business and you have that one employee and everyone just goes there because that employee is there. I don't have my number 1 employee no more. I don't have my twin flame anymore. I don't have my mom anymore. I don't have my best friend who was always there and nurtured me anymore, because the Empress nurtures as well. Now we have Sagittarius in reverse. They're not going to be doing well without you. But I also hope they fail to see they left you with no other option, because they were in 7 of Swords energy. When they had you, they were not being 100% with you. Because back here, they had you. You were in the upright. They were sort of deceptive and sneaky. Give me a card for the future. Came out this way and then went this way. So, yeah. It's funny because you were in the Three of Swords. It landed on the Eight of Swords reverse. You were sad over the person you had to let go of. You let go of them. They become the sad one. And for some of you, it is a Virgo. I've been getting a lot of Virgo come out in these, but not just Virgo. But a lot of you, I've read your comments, you're dealing with a Virgo, whether it's a family, friend, or twin flame lover, husband, wife. What's the self position? Transformation, Pluto energy, and Pluto may be the one who brings us transformation. That's Scorpio, that card. We have the Three of Cups, and it landed on the Four of Pentacles reverse. You're letting go of this third energy, whoever it is. That's your position. And if it's their position, they want a reunion, but there's still a third person, third party. Give me a card for that self position. Devil, Capricorn or karmic, and the Son of Swords. Gemini energy, also harsh words. Landed on the Son of Cups back here. When they had you, they had another energy. Could have been a Capricorn, but it's the third party. There was a karmic person between you and them. And that karmic person could have said some harsh words. Don't you dare communicate with Aquarius. Don't you dare communicate with Aquarius. There's consequences. Harsh and quick. I will act swift. You better cut off Aquarius very quickly. Don't worry about it. Aquarius will just walk away. Aquarius doesn't compete. Aquarius won't hate on you. Aquarius will understand. But Aquarius won't compete. There's too many fish in the sea to be in competition. Just too many. Too many jobs out there. There is, Aquarius will love with all of their heart when they find something or someone they want to love. But if they don't get that love in return, Aquarius will find another way to fill their cups. This person poured into a karmic's cup or Capricorn. Then you decide to leave because this person ghosted. It was stagnant. There was no movement. You decide to pour into your own cup, and it seems like go after something here, something else you could do, want to do. You see a new path, a new way, a new vision. Life doesn't seem as dark anymore. You could have went through the dark night of the soul. And here in the future, they're sad without your energy. But there's still a karmic here. They chose a karmic over you, and it seems like there's still a karmic here. Meanwhile, you're busy transforming your life. Meanwhile, you're cleaning up your energy. You're ascending. You're enlightened. You went from 0 to 60 in a second. You went from no movement or little movement to, I see my goal. When a cat sees its goal, it goes and it pounces. A turtle just sort of goes on instinct. Well, I should go over here, or I follow water, or, it's slow. So I really feel you go from an energy of really not knowing which direction to go, sort of going with the flow, to a direction. You had to leave that situation behind. What's the environment? That's a lot. So, and it did come out here in the past. And it's about your decision. Son of Pentacles is in reverse. Six of Pentacles is in reverse. And Wheel of Fortune. Maybe if you're dealing with a Virgo, they're not liking the choice you made. Or they're not liking the choice they made. This is the environment. Still, it's about a choice. It's Son of Pentacles. That's Virgo. But it's in reverse. That could mean somebody saying, wow, Aquarius took off fast. But somebody could also be saying, you know, I really left Aquarius pretty quick. I didn't give Aquarius a chance. Six of Pentacles is in reverse. That's that third party situation. That's that out of balance. That's also that giving or not giving. That's them who poured into another cup. But that's also you who decided not to wait anymore. This is Sagittarius energy, and it's the Wheel of Fortune. Now I'm going to clarify that. That's major arcana. And I feel that you were guided to do what you did. I don't feel that it was easy. Look at all these sticks and these thorns that are on here. The moon, the wisdom. I think it was very hard for you to move on, or is, if you're currently deciding that. But this can be that energy saying, you know, coming back around again, because it's the wheel that turns as the world turns. So I really want to get a card for that Wheel of Fortune, because that is the major arcana. I just heard what comes around goes around. So I think that, you know, you were 100% down for another person. They weren't 100% down with you. They actually ghosted and avoided you because they were pouring into a karmic cup. Now I feel like what goes around comes around. You went through the dark night of the soul. You went through this hardship. Now you're on top of the wheel of karma, but I feel that they are not. I feel like now it's their turn to go through what you went through. Tell me about the Wheel of Fortune. Strength. Yeah. You found your strength. Leo energy. You found your strength. You found your love again. And with that Judgment and Awakening card, you probably would have had to love yourself and surrender to the divine. You couldn't control this situation, so you had to give it up somewhere. It was very hard. It was a lot of conflict. Okay? I feel this was inner conflict because these cards started out reverse. I feel like you didn't know what direction to go to. I feel like you had so much mental turmoil. You were stuck in your mind. Your own mind was hell. You couldn't stop thinking about this person. You couldn't move on from this person, and you didn't know which direction to go. And at some point you're like, well, I just got to give it up to the divine. I can't do nothing else. I can't control it. All I can do is love myself, start over and see what I can build on my own. And apparently it is successful or will be successful, but you have to work at it. But this is you. Doing your own thing, standing your own ground. I don't know why these cards got flipped over. That's weird. Weird that I see the Tower. What is the hopes and the fears? So as the world turns, they get their karma now. You went through it. You're on top of the wheel and they're below the wheel, or about to be. Because we have the Son of Wands in reverse, and we have the Son of Swords in reverse. We have two Knights. Knight of Wands, Knight of Swords. We have the Betrayal, Ten of Swords, and we have the Lovers. You know, I think somebody hopes that they can have a second chance at whatever this was. If it's a divine counterpart, twin flame, I have Lovers, I have the Four of Wands, I have the Emperor, the Empress. Those would represent that. But it also represents parents, and it represents best friends. But this Ten of Swords reverse is somebody wanting another chance. But I don't feel that it's you, because your energy is like, look, I had to move on. I had to try something else in my life to make me happy. My life wasn't going anywhere in this turtle energy. And once you refocus, or have refocused, because timelines are different. This could have happened to you already. This could be happening now, or it could be happening in your future. But it doesn't take long for something to grow once you refocus. I want to know about that Lovers card, because that's the major arcana here. I think someone wants another chance, but someone's like, I don't know how to come in. How do I approach? Do I come in fast? These are pretty fast cards for, you know, the minor arcana, but they're reverse. Or I want to come in and I want to, you know, now that I'm on the bottom side of karma here, I want to come in and I want another chance, but I severed the tie here. I was the one who did what I did. I was the one who ghosted. I was the one who had others. I was the one who chose a karmic. I was the one who was inconsistent. I was the one who cut off Aquarius. So now how do I get a second chance? But I want to know, what does that Lovers card say? It landed on the Decision here. Father of Wands and the Hierophant. So somebody is literally thinking about saying, to hell with tradition. I'm going to throw tradition out the window and I'm going to go after what I want. But the person who's thinking that is the person who betrayed you. So it's like, okay, how do I do that? So I think I'll just sit in sadness for a minute until I figure it out. Where's the sad horse? I'll just sit in sadness here. That's the environment, and that's their fear. So they're currently sad, and they're also fearful that that's going to remain. And if I don't get up and do something about it, if I don't take charge, I'm not gonna ascend. The Hierophant can be about ascending. This is a higher level. It's a Six of Cups connection. It's a Lover's connection. It's a Four of Wands connection. It's an Emperor Empress connection. If I don't get off my ASS and do something about it, I'm not going to have it. But in order to do that, I've also got to throw some belief systems out the window. These belief systems are keeping me stuck. I was raised, my life had to be a certain way. And if I have a choice, either I follow what I was raised that life has to be like, or I follow my happiness. What's the outcome according to the energy that the tarot is picking up on today? What does the outcome appear like it might be? Judgment. Wow. You ascend, they ascend. Something that's taken forever with the Hanged Bat Pisces energy. I'll clarify, but now we have Judgment twice. And I literally heard, as you ascend, they ascend. Suddenly, you see first and then they see. It happens to both of you. That is twin flamey type of vibe. but it doesn't matter. If it's a child, you're also the muse for somebody. Someone ascends first, and then the other person ascends. Someone is a role model, a muse, a divine counterpart. Like I said, it doesn't matter. Somebody follows the other example. Suddenly I see. Give me a card for that Judgment. It landed on this new opportunity, Ace of Pentacles, the Moon, and Seven of Wands reversed. So, you surrendered to the divine and somebody else ends up surrendering. You don't know it possibly. The Moon is here. It's kept secret. But it landed on your situation. You are basically the muse for them. You are the one who ascends and then they ascend. They surrender and follow your path, or your guidance, or your example. Suddenly, two people are enlightened here. But one did it first. It looks like you, Aquarius. And then the other person follows suit. Let's close out with some advice. What advice do we have for this reading? What advice do we have for this reading for Aquarius? Or what wants to come out? The Medallion. So let me look it up real quick. Let's see what it wants to say, and I'll be right back. Okay. The Medallion, it looks a lot like the Pentacle here. And I also heard the phrase passing the torch. But let's see what it says here. The passing on of sacred objects is an ancient ritual within families, between lovers, and in tribes across the globe. If we gift jewels, treasures, keepsakes, and mementos of all kinds, some of great material value, others that hold emotional resonance, and still others with both. Yet when these gifts are bestowed upon us, it is important to recognize that they may bind us to an unspoken agreement or promise. That's important to take note. And okay, so my phone is going off. So this is important to remember, guys. When these gifts are bestowed upon us, it's important to recognize that they may bind us to an unspoken agreement or promise. So that might mean accepting the torch, accepting the responsibility or the opportunity. We did have that Six of Wands. There's more work to be done. It might not be said or written, but it might be implied or expected. Okay? Unspoken agreement. When the Medallion card appears, be aware of how the objects you hold dear may be embedded with unconscious energy or expectations. Materials hold consciousness, and it's time to reconcile the vibration of the objects around you. What do you covet and collect, and why? Is there an object you have held for years that you are ready to release? Perhaps it's time to reach for the medallion that aligns you with your deepest values. So, in other words, I feel there's something that you're working on. There's something that's going to be presented to you because it seems like you've had to focus on something else, or that you will focus on something else to fill your cup, but there may be something attached to it. Pay attention to what you have to sacrifice for that cup or that medallion or whatever it is this opportunity is. Pay attention to that. Is it worth your values? Is it worth, will it make you really happy? That's what it's saying here. There may be a person who returns, a job or something like that, who wants to return, who has an offer, but really look at it. Will it make you happy? Especially if this is a come around, because there is someone who's not having a very good time, a very easy time, and it has a lot to do with your energy being gone. So know, what are you attaching to? Are you attaching to a person who has still a third party? Are you attaching to a person and their family is always going to be in your business. Like, what are you attaching to? Are you attaching to a job that has all of these hidden responsibilities? Like, here's your job description, but when you take the job, you're like doing this job description plus another job description. You know, you're like doing 2 jobs for the price of 1. Pay attention to whatever's attached to whatever this opportunity is, because it seems like it's coming in. And it seems like there's a person coming toward you because they're not happy that you moved on. Anyway, guys, I love you. I'll see you in your next reading. Namaste, my friends.